With the overturn of Roe v. Wade, we are talking about a situation where if you make a mistake on a Wednesday, you could actually be criminalized for that mistake on a Thursday in some states.
That's the new reality. In fact, the Atomic Mind study shows around 57% of incoming college students say the overturning of Roe v. Wade will influence where they attend school.
It's interesting to me to think about now how those decisions that my friends and I made might have been different in this case.
For this incoming college student, she was fortunate the school she had already chosen blocked the ban on abortion, but still made for a tough goodbye with friends.
We had to have conversations when we said goodbye to each other when we went on, when we went our separate ways for summer. And I said, I'm like only a phone call away. If you ever need something. We were talking about like jokingly, but also half seriously, like wrapping up plan B with like a little bow on it and like giving it to each other as like parting gifts. Like it's a real concern.
It's just as terrifying for young men too.
A condom breaks and I impregnate a young woman, and she is in a state that criminalizes her for using the abortion pill. I'm in deep trouble, and I have no control over that decision.
The biggest driver for social mobility is education.
What we are going to be doing is curtailing opportunities for those who've historically been underrepresented in terms of education and social mobility. And I think that's just going to create a greater divide in our country, and it's a tragedy.
The impact of the ban on abortion goes further than the two parties involved.
This may impact grandmothers who now suddenly are going to have to help in the raising of grandkids that maybe came way earlier, people who otherwise might have gone to college, who due to a mistake and due to being in a state that might criminalize that mistake, will decide to carry a child to term and will decide not to get educated, but instead stay home with a baby.
There's no way around the birds and the bees. But CEO of Atomic Mind, Lalila Strogoff, believes there's another conversation parents and young adults need to have for when they feel you can't turn to them.
We would love it if something were to happen for you to come back and seek help from us. But please know, let's cope ahead on this one. And please know that this is what you might need to do in the event that you do not feel comfortable sharing this with me and seeking my help at the time.
Her second piece of advice?
Young people need to vote. They really want their voices to be heard. They cannot forget to set their alarm clocks the morning of the voting day.